Breaking news that's coming in right now. Rahul Gandhi has hit out at the Karnataka government over the hijab row. The Congress member of parliament has tweeted, and I quote, "By letting students hijab come in the way of their education, we are robbing the future of the daughters of India. Ma Saraswati gives knowledge to all. She doesn't differentiate." Unquote. His tweet also had the hashtag Saraswati Puja. Former Chief Minister, in fact, of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, has also slammed the government. Siddaramaiah has tweeted, RSS is trying to create communal disharmony throughout the state in the name of hijab, unquote. So that is what Congress Member of Parliament Rahul Gandhi has said. He has in fact now tweeted in the context of the hijab row that is being witnessed in Karnataka. He has said that we are robbing the daughters of this country of their future by bringing the hijab in the way of their education. Karnataka's former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has also now hit out at the RSS and said that the RSS is trying to create disharmony, communal disharmony in the state, and is using the hijab row as its propaganda tool right now. Nolan Pinto is joining me live from Bengaluru on this. Nolan, Rahul Gandhi now, of course, going into this debate and saying that this is something which is robbing our daughters of their future. Education is their right. Right, so Rahul Gandhi has tweeted, in fact, in this context. Remember that a hijab row has been ignited in Karnataka after some institutes, specifically in the district of Udupi, denied entry to girls wearing hijab, saying that was not part of the dress code, and it has in fact led to a political face-off as well, with the Congress now saying that there is an attempt being made to spread communal disharmony in the state in the name of this hijab row. Rahul Gandhi this morning has now tweeted out in this regard. He says, and I quote, "By letting students hijab come in the way of their education, we are robbing the future of the daughters of India. Ma Saraswati gives knowledge to all. She doesn't differentiate. Hashtag Saraswati Puja," unquote. Nolan Pinto is now joining me on the phone line from Bengaluru. Nolan, clearly this row has been triggering a lot of reactions. Rahul Gandhi now saying that we're robbing the daughters of this country of their future by denying them their right to education.
Well, in fact, what began as just the students protesting outside, stating that it is their right to wear a hijab and enter classes, and that the schools are actually doing them wrong, has become completely political, especially yesterday you had former Chief Minister and leader of the opposition, Siddaramaiah, also targeting the government. And now Rahul Gandhi has also hit out, stating that, well, it comes in the way of their education. We are robbing the future of the daughters of India. But the government over here in Karnataka has been steadfast, stating that a uniform is a uniform. Everyone is equal when they enter classes. Now, what is also, well, in some schools, there is a set uniform put in place, but in other schools, they do allow them to wear a scarf. In fact, that is what the students were actually coming out and stating. But what is most important now is to wait for the court to come out with its decisions, and that case is to come up on Tuesday. The court will now decide whether or not students, like what Rahul Gandhi, Siddaramaiah have been stating, students have the right to enter classes wearing a hijab because this is part of their religion, or will they have to follow a set uniform that all the students are equal when they enter classes. So while politicians now entered this, are making these particular statements, it's most important to wait for Tuesday when the court takes up the call whether or not students are actually allowed to come out with their religious, whether religion triumphs over uniform. We'll have to wait.
Okay. Of course, we'll have to wait for what the court has to say. Like Nolan was pointing out, on Tuesday, this matter comes up before the Karnataka High Court. So we will, of course, wait to see what the court has to say in this matter. Nolan, thank you for joining us.